everyone. I'm Shweta from CSE department. So, in this presentation, I will be explaining the implementation of K-means clustering for customer segmentation using Python. So, customer segmentation is a very important technique in marketing. It helps businesses divide customers into different groups based on similar behavior. In this project, I use K-means clustering, which is one of the most popular unsupervised machine learning algorithms. We perform clustering using two features from the mall customer dataset, annual income and spending score. Our goal is to visually identify different customer groups. First step is to import libraries. Here I import pandas for data handling and matplotlib for visualization. Next step is loading the dataset. I load the dataset using read.csv file and head function displays the first 5 rows so that I can verify the structure of the dataset. Next, checking the dataset information. Data.info is a command that shows the column names, data types, and the memory usage. Isnull.sum checks the missing values. This ensures that dataset is clean and suitable for clustering. Finding optimal number of clusters, elbow methods. Here I import k-means and create an empty list called WCSS within cluster sum of squares. It stores the total distance between each point and its assigned cluster center. Next, I loop through values of k from 1 to 10. For I in range 1 to 11, that means it takes from 1 to 10. I use k-means initialization for better cluster centers. Select the annual income and spending income columns. After fitting the model, I store the initial value in WCSS. Then I plot the elbow curve. In this graph helps identify the optimal k. The point where the curves bend like an elbow is usually the best number of clusters. In this dataset, the elbow occurs at 5, so we choose 5 clusters. Next, training the model. I create a k-means model with 5 clusters. Fit command trains the model. Predict command assigns each customer to the clusters. Next, I add the cluster labels to the dataset. Step 7 is to splitting the data by clusters. I separate the data into 5 different groups based on the cluster numbers. This makes it easier to plot the cluster individually. Next is visualizing the clusters. Finally, I create the scatter plot. Each cluster is shown in a different color. This visual representation clearly shows 5 distinct customer groups based on their income and spending behavior. Some clusters represent high income and high spending customers. Others show low income and low spending customers. The middle clusters show moderate spending behavior. This helps small and businesses design better marketing strategies. So, in conclusion, I load and explored Mall's customer dataset. I used the elbow method to determine the optimal number of clusters. I applied k-means with 5 clusters, and I visualized the customer segment using scatter plots. K-means provide valuable insight that help businesses understand customer behavior and take data-driven decisions. Thank you.